Hello, guys. Hopefully, you can hear me. Hello, hello. Just give me a couple of seconds here. I'm in my car uh, on one of the most exciting days in football history in South Florida. Um, so there's no beginning, there's no theme or anything. Bruno, how you doing? I'm gonna be calling people's names, and I'm gonna start with welcome to Football Miami TV. This is Uncle Ed. Nice seeing you, Sports Shorts and 8-6 also with us, guys. This is one of the, like I said, one of the most exciting times. Kevin Gonzalez, how you doing? In my life, I could say it's a good time to be alive. Anthony Ornelas, how you doing, bud? Wow, yeah, dude, I'm here at work. I took a break right now because I had to do something. Pieter Brown is he's on a cruise. How you doing, Eric Thomas? Anthony Manzano, guys, this is huge, humongous. Can't believe this happened. I couldn't work today. I shouldn't be saying this because some people at work probably say, but it was like, so distracting to have all these things happening, while you're, working, and trying to be responsible and all that. But, gosh, also, if you guys want to talk in Spanish, puedo hablar en español. I said it was going to be a Spanglish show. How you doing, a new Wiseman from up there in Atlanta? The season ticket investment has paid off. Yes, unfortunately, my wife wasn't going, so I wasn't saving, getting her ticket. What's up, Theo Ed Luis Rodriguez? How you doing? Yeah, guys. So I only have one season ticket. I wonder how that's gonna work. I'm gonna tell him, dude, I had two season tickets. I downgraded this year because my wife wasn't going or she was working most of the time. So um, so yeah. Congratulations to all of us who are season ticket holders, says Kevin Gonzalez. Guys could follow all of this. I wish I don't have my computer in front of me, so I can't pop up all the messages that you guys are sending me, but I could read them and you guys can read them too. Talk amongst yourselves, and let's talk a little bit about you know this incredible day that we're living today, where the greatest player on the face of this earth is, it was landed by Inter Miami. Nobody thought it was possible. Everybody thought, oh, he's gonna go to Arabia because they've got so much money, and how could he turn that down? But he did. Kevin Gonzalez is saying that Cruz Azul League Cup game would be the first game that he plays in, and yes, it's probably sold out. And as a season ticket holder, I'm not even sure if we get those tickets or we have to buy them. If we had to buy them, I guess I'm not going, because it was I was working all day. I couldn't get on there and buy those tickets. So I'm hoping that it's going to be at a bigger venue. I mean, guys, think about it. Messi's coming. Everybody wants to buy tickets. With the rent, I think they could easily pay the rent with all the tickets they're going to sell, and I think Messi's going to sell out. I think he'd even sell out Dolphin Stadium. I don't know. What do you guys think? I think it's like, it's only a matter of time before that happens. 18,000 plus is what Dry Pink Stadium can hold, and Dry Pink Stadium is just too small. Um, oh, look at that. Apparently, the League's Cup window for season ticket holders has already passed. It was in May. So I didn't even know about that. Who would have thought? Yeah, Bruno Panizo was also saying, yeah, we should probably move it over to Hard Rock Stadium. I forgot that's what they call it. I call it Dolphin, because it always changes name, so I can't keep up with all that stuff. Don Bear is also with us. That's Marco Donoso, who's going to be my guest, by the way. He's one of the guys that helped us start the Southern Legion back in the day, and he was the vice president up to recently. So we're going to be talking to him in Espanol. Next Monday, I'm going to start doing the Spanish shows again. I got a lot of people also lined up from the all the supporters groups. I've done a lot of people from the Legion, but now I'm going to start moving and talking to people from Vice City and from all the other supporters groups too. So, what was your last question, Anthony? I'm sorry, it passed by. I didn't see him. And yeah, Louis, that Marco, also known as the Twin Tower. There's another guy. Is he? That's the Twin Towers with him. I thought he was the tallest guy that we had. But yeah, guys, this is once again, it's huge about the whole Messi thing. I saw some stuff about his contract. Apparently, he's gonna get some portion of the sales. Yeah, Paboni, I'm in the car. Go park your car. Yeah, I'm gonna, you know, I'm in the car because this is so exciting. I can't stop and not do the show. So um, it's just humongous. I wish Peter was here. Peter's on a cruise, and a miracle, but it's not Disney cruises. He usually goes in Disney cruises because he's a big Disney fan and all that stuff. But yeah. Anthony Manzano is saying, Ed, after getting Lionel Messi, who do you think the next move for Miami is? About Campana and all that stuff. I think the next somebody's calling me, but I'm gonna ignore him. Um, uh, I think what they're probably going to do is, I think Campana's good enough. I don't know if they're gonna keep Martinez. I don't know how they can maneuver that because he is a DP. He'll probably play the rest of this season. So maybe they could have those two guys with Messi as a playmaker because Messi could play anything. But yeah, I like Bruno saying, yeah, Martinez has to go. Campana is a lot more mobile. Campana goes back. Busquets is also, Kevin Gonzalez is talking about Busquets. Yeah, they're still in talks with Busquets. I believe that's going to happen. So, and they're going to try to keep him below the, what's it called? One world, one goal. How you doing? They're going to try to keep him below the DP money. That's why they, made so much space, and that's why they were doing so many deals, trying to, maneuver ways to get, Busquets, who's definitely worth a lot of money. Um, yeah. Sorry, guys, no callers, um, because we don't have all the I don't have my computer and all that good stuff, and plus Peter's the one that knows how to maneuver that stuff. But yeah. So what's his name? Messi's going to what's his name? Come on, the goat himself. Messi's going to get a portion of the Apple TV revenue, I guess, starting from the point now because it's probably exploding right now. So that's going to be a lot of money, I'm sure, because people all over the world are going to want to see him play. Um, so that's a source of money right there for him. Sorry, some guy keeps calling me and I can't answer him right now. So um, that's one of them. He's going to get a portion. I don't know what percentage of Inter Miami he's going to get, but I think that's going to be huge. Him getting a piece of the pie. This team is definitely, with him coming on board, the price has totally gone up. Just wait for another. What's probably going to happen is, once the stadium is built, that price is going to go up. In the stadium, the area on the stadium, they're saying it's going to be worth like a billion or something like that. So this team is probably going to be the most expensive team in Major League Soccer in the next coming years. One World One Girl is saying that she heard 25%. That's like, wow. But yeah, I think he'll get, I guess, the ownership once he retires or something like that. We don't know the full extent to it, but yeah, look, Charlotte opening their top bowl tickets are going for 10,000. Wow, yeah, because Messi when he's probably going to play. From what I hear, first game was we mentioned Cruz Azul against Cruz Azul, which is going to be sold out. I didn't get my ticket because I didn't even think about it. Um, that's going to be another thing. He's going to that's going to be a lot of money. Kevin Gonzalez is giving us. We're at halftime against Birmingham. Inter Miami's playing Birmingham. I think United or something. No, Legion. Birmingham Legion in the U.S. Open Cup, which is another thing I want to mention. Hopefully they'll get to beat them because that's another way for Messi to make another trophy. He's going to get another trophy. But Birmingham has been knocking over MLS teams, so I would not be surprised. We haven't been in the best form as of late. Birmingham's playing pretty tough. When player that used to play for Inter Miami. Agudelo is actually playing with them right now. I don't know how that maneuver happened, but it happened. Patrick Barnhill is also joining us. Dustin 2X, I believe it is also joining us. Thanks for joining us, guys. And yeah, we're talking about the whole Messi deal and everything. And let me stop and say, guys, don't forget to shop at Caneswear. Caneswear is probably going to get those Messi shirts. They're going to be spending, making some money off of that stuff. So don't forget to give some love to our sponsor, Caneswear. If you can't, go to the physical store and up there in, I believe it's in Sunrise, then you're gonna have to, go to the website caneswear.com, get all your Inter Miami and all sports, Canes, the Panthers, the Heat, everything you want to get, you can get it there. So do it, guys. Support our sponsors. Support local store. So yeah, going back to Messi, one of the what was I already mentioned that he's gonna make money off of the Apple TV deal. Who else? Mentioned he's gonna get a portion of the team. I haven't seen yet how many millions he's gonna get. Just Adidas has also joined in. He's just it's just not gonna stop. And so yeah, July 21st is when we play Cruz Azul. So that will be, you guys, we're gonna have to wait a little bit before we get to see Messi with the Inter Miami jersey. So hang in there, guys. It's gonna happen. We just have to wait another month, basically, a little more than a month. But yeah, all that money, that Apple money, is gonna come in handy. Must have been, I think Apple joined in on the whole bidding thing a little bit after. So I think that probably helped settle Messi into wanting to come to Miami. Plus, everybody speaks Spanish over here. And, once again, si quieren hablar en español, podemos hablar en español. Manden mensajes. And somebody keeps calling me, but sorry, man, I can't answer right now. Um, so yeah, this is like I said, a great time. Busquets is probably going to show up, so we can see that midfield is going to be crazy with Messi, and hopefully we can get Gregory back. It's probably not going to be until next season, so I really want to see how next season is going to look. Is it enough to get Messi and Busquets? Will they be enough to make us be contenders, at least to make the playoffs? In the playoffs, everything's like it's everything's brand new, so it's like a whole different tournament. So we got a chance, guys, of maybe getting two trophies. If the team right now beats the Birmingham Legion, which cross your fingers. I don't know if the game started, the second half started yet, but if it does, hopefully, Martinez, I saw started Campanas in the bench. I saw also Rodolfo Pizarro's on the bench. So that's good to see that we've got another creative player, that's going to be back for the next game. I'm definitely going to go to the next game. I've been missing a couple of games because I moved. As a matter of fact, I still got stuff in here from the move. Look at this. This is from my good old friend, Mr. Gormley. He makes these. He made this with Beckham, and he signed by Mr. Gormley right here. And Beckham also signed it right there, right there. Beckham signed it too, and he was like, "Oh, did you make this?" I was like, "No, Joseph Gormley did it." So look him up, guys. Joseph's an awesome guy, great soccer supporter. Looking up Joseph Gormley. So yeah, everybody's like naming all the different players that should probably come. I don't know if about Luis Suarez. I think his chance came and went. I think going back to Uruguay kind of like ended basically his career. When you go back to your country like that, that's basically saying goodbye. But I think he went to Brazil, didn't he? I don't know if you guys remember. I think he went to Brazil. So maybe it's not the end of his career. He's still making goals, so that's good. But no, I think we're good with Campana. He's young. We've got all these other, we got Borgelin. Hopefully everybody's going to improve with Messi and Busquets on that field. I think, we've got, some decent talent on this team. If we get Mota back and Gregory back, we've got an interesting midfield. Our defense, Miller's pretty decent. Kristoff's pretty good. I think he's they're pretty solid. They've been better. The defense has been a lot better because they haven't scored on us as much as like last season. So we're more solid there. I think we the thing that we needed the most was is a playmaker. And last season we had Pozuelo. He made Higuain so much better. It was I think he was the one that changed Higuain's mentality, and he was able to score a lot more because he had basically Pozuelo gave him the ball right there. A missed opportunity to keep him. I think with the team that we have and Pozuelo there, we would have been different. Of course, the injuries and all that has hurt us. There's also talk about Tata Martino. I know for sure that there are talks going on about that. He's also managed Messi before in Argentina, and I think in other. We got Robert King. If you're on there, hello. I'm not picking up the phone right now because I'm doing the live show during my break, just in case. So um, as a matter of fact, talk about breaks. So yeah, guys, everything's looking good. I'm excited with the whole idea of Messi coming here. I can't believe it. We worked so hard to um, to bring a team to Miami. For me at least, for Julio Caballero, for Pieter Brown, us guys that started the supporters group. We were basically just some guys, that got together to watch some soccer, and we were excited to just for the possibility of bringing a Major League Soccer team to South Florida, and we sent emails out and everything, and to get a team was like one of the greatest feelings in the world, and now to get the best player in the world, it's just going to make um, our league's going to be in a different level. Um, we're going to be that much better. People are going to if they can't get and play on Inter Miami, because we're basically not going to have any space for anybody unless they want to play for play for nothing. you know um, then but that's going to bring other players to all these other teams. LAFC and the Galaxy, who's they're as bad as we are right now. They're down in the bottom of the table. I mean, we're pretty bad. Inter Miami's pretty bad, but everybody's really tight in the table. So there's still the possibility we rebound from this, and we can come back and make the playoffs. And right now, is anybody checking on the score of the Open Cup? Let me know, because we need to win that, because that's another trophy that Messi could get. Um, um, yeah, and then I know you guys are talking in the chat room about all the different things that are going to happen now. The salary cap's going to have to go up because Messi's going to make an astronomical amount, way more than any player that we currently have right now. Double, triple, quadruple, I think, of whoever's doing. I think I'm not sure which player right now is making the most money, but I think it's only like 10 or 12 $1 million or something like that a year. So they got to catch up. That's what's funny. But yeah, there's going to be all these players that want to come over. It's sad. I wanted to mention Zlatan retired a couple days ago, or was it yesterday? I don't remember, but it may have been on Monday. I don't know. But all that that's disappearing right now. Nobody's even thinking about Zlatan, but because with the whole Messi thing, social media is going crazy. I'm going crazy. When I first saw that, I've been it's negative about it. I'm happy just to have a soccer team at this point. So Kevin Gonzalez is saying it's 0-0 on the 52nd minute. Yeah, it's still 0-0. Hopefully, we'll be able to Inter Miami will be able to bounce back and win that game. Like I said, Messi would likely play the next round. I think because I think it's in August, the next game of the Open Cup, and at that stage, I think all the Major League Soccer teams are going to play with their full teams. In the beginning, they don't. So they're saying, yeah, Anthony Manzano is saying, yeah, Beckham. I'm sorry. Messi is going to be for. He has an option for a fifth year worth 250 million in his contract, so he gets 25% of the revenue of Apple TV. Holy smokes! That guy's going to be making bucks left and right, and he's also going to get 75% profit on top of the 25% in revenue he gets from Adidas. So, wow, that's dude's banking. And so if you add all these things up, everybody's saying, like I said before, that they thought he was going to go to that Arabian team. Uh, you know, he probably would have made more money over there, but the lifestyle is different. Everything's different over there. I don't think Ronaldo's enjoying it as much as he's trying to pretend that he's enjoying it. But he went for the money. Messi's going for the money too, but not that much money. He could have gotten like a billion, I think. If he would have gone to Arabia. But he's thinking more about his family. Miami's more of a Latinized type of city. I think he's got like two houses here. So um, yeah, he's familiar with it. He's come sometimes to Miami incognito. They put up like pictures of him and his wife driving around. So as long as people didn't know that he was around, um, if he was just doing his thing, minding his own business, wearing a hat and sunglasses, he was cool. Nobody knew it was him. But now things are going to change, um, and because people know he's going to be here now, and I think because he's here, going to be here more, I think we're going to see more of Beckham as well. He's going to be, I think, more involved. Um, yeah, and Sports Shorts is saying that last week he heard that Miami only had a 4.5% chance of landing Lionel Messi, and that all changed this week, of course. What could have been the thing that made him change his mind? Well, I think Arabia was always kind of difficult. I think his heart has always been in Barcelona. He's been there for so long. Most of his kids were born there. They've gone to school there, so they got friends. Messi and his wife has friends there. Argentina was always not an option, especially after the things that happened. They had vandalism done to one of the stores that his wife's family had. So that was probably another thing that made him think, security. He wants to live in peace and security, and Miami could provide him that. It's a good ambiance. I like living in Miami. I think everybody that lives here or South Florida enjoy it. It's gotten a little expensive. It's going to get probably more expensive with all these things that with Messi and all that. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. What the future holds for all of us. As long as I could afford my season ticket, I'll be happy. And Sports Shorts, who scored the goal? Please say it's Inter Miami. Please say it's Inter Miami. Guys, let me know. Um, yeah, Inter Miami 1-0. We scored. That is good. I like to hear that. Hopefully we'll score another one. Hopefully we'll get past Birmingham. And we're probably going to play, I think it's Nashville. I don't know who's the other team. The teams that are playing. Um, no, Nashville we beat. My bad. We beat Nashville. I forgot. Stefanelli scores. Wow. Stefanelli's probably going to be one of the players that's going to be in the bench once Messi's come in, because I think the whole formation is going to change. Depends what the new coach does. I know Javi Morales is the coach right now, but they're obviously looking for a bigger name because Messi's involved, and I think Tata Martino's the right guy. He's got MLS experience. He helped Atlanta win a championship. Um, so the winner of the game will likely get to go against FC Cincinnati. That's what Kevin Gonzalez says. And man, you guys, this is awesome because you guys just give me stuff to talk about, in the chat room. So I can probably be here all day. I thought I couldn't talk as much as Pieter Brown, but look at me. I can talk. So yeah, guys, once again, I'm just like incredibly excited. I can't believe it's like we're getting a Major League Soccer team again. Um, can't wait for the announcement. Kevin Gonzalez saying Houston Dynamo won last night against the Galaxy. Uh, what was that? No. Oh, they will likely play against RSL or Galaxy, whoever wins that game. So the Dynamo have advanced. Um, we just thanks Eric Thomas. He's saying I thought he's giving me compliments. Thanks, dude. So yeah, guys. Don't know what else to say other than once again saying that I'm incredibly excited. For what's coming to this team. With hopefully they'll sign up Busquets as well, so we'll be able to have one hell of a midfield that will be able to feed our forwards. If Joseph's probably going to stick around to the end of the year, there's a potential that we can have those two forwards up top with Campana. Campana's young; he's going to learn a lot from Messi. Messi's probably going to make his career. If things go well. Same with Borgelin. Maybe Borgelin will be able to get that chance to be up top with him with Campana. Imagine those two big guys up in the top, and Messi, feeding them all these goals. Messi's going to probably score tons of goals as well. Busquets holding up that midfield, that defensive midfielder role, moving the ball around in the back, and like I said, I think our defenders are good enough. We just weren't able. I mean, we hold on to the ball a lot, but we just we can't score. We don't have that final touch that will help the forwards score. So I think that's coming with Messi, and just the fact that Messi's going to be here is going to fill up stadiums, all over Major League Soccer. People are going to be going nuts about that. About every place, the rest of Major League Soccer must be incredibly happy. All the teams that aren't playing Miami this year are going to definitely, they're going to want a piece of that pie because they're going to want to play at those NFL stadiums, those big stadiums, because they know that they're going to probably fill them up. This is great for the league. Like earlier, I was talking about all the possibility of players that are probably going to show up in the near future. In the next few years, I think we're going to see an influx of all these incredible big names. Hopefully, not too many. Hopefully, hopefully they spread it around, and they have like big players, big signings for each team, so that we could have the level of Major League Soccer go up. We got to continue. We got to continue working with our academies. So all these young guys that are coming up. Look, we've got a lot of great players. Yeah, mentioning one where one goes mentioning that the Southern Legion's right now watching that game, Open Cup game, in right close to me. I'm here in Doral as well, at the Ale House in Doral, the Carolina Ale House. There's two ale houses, so don't go to the Ale House. Go to the Carolina Ale House. That's where they're at. If you guys want to go over there right now, everybody's celebrating the whole Messi thing. Anybody out there, si quieren hablar español, you can also también pueden hablar en español. Yo dije que iba a hacer un show in Spanglish, but everybody's speaking English. Everybody's sending messages in English, so I've been speaking, in English. Jazz Fusion, congratulating the Heron fans for this huge moment that we're living. Man, I can only imagine how Pieter Brown is feeling right now, because he's on a cruise ship and he's hearing all this stuff, and he might see the video eventually. I sent him a message, but he didn't. Sometimes it's hard to get signal out there in the boat. I think you have to pay for the internet service, and he probably doesn't care because he's doing his thing on the boat. So, and he's enjoying himself. So good for him. I'm not sure if Peter said that he was going to be back in time for Sunday's show, but if he's not, I'll definitely have call a couple people up and see if we do a show. I will be able to be in front of my computer on Sunday, so I can probably have a couple of guests. If you guys want to be guests on the show in the for Sunday, or for the Mondays, the Monday Spanish shows, send me a message on social media or put it in the comments here, and we'd definitely try to get you guys on. Um, this is pretty cool. Michelle Kaufman is in Paris. She's upset she missed this whole thing. But Franco Panizo, our good friend Franco Panizo, who Bruno, I think, was watching, his brother's watching this right now. He's covering for her, so must be a great time for him. He must be like, oh, good thing that Michelle went on vacation, so I can cover all this good stuff and while she's gone. But yeah, guys, who do you guys think is going to be our coach, our new coach? And it's all pointing like it's going to be Tata Martino, but you never know. There might be other people in their folders right now that they're talking to. Gosh, man, can't hide my happiness. Um, you know, for it's a great time to be an Inter Miami fan. Even though we're in last place right now, we suck, and all the rest of the teams are doing better than we are. But we're gonna get Messi and nobody else is. So, haha. Um, it was somebody else I just saw right now was mentioning that Tata Martino is probably the guy that they're gonna go to. But Gallardo is another coach that they're talking about. That he was mentioned before. Um, oh, look at that! Franco got to do an emergency podcast with the Deets. Uh, I think there's been a number of podcasts, and there's probably gonna be more podcasts and YouTube channels that are gonna start now because of this. But we were the first. We were the first, and we've been doing it longer than anybody has, I think, in South Florida, talking just exclusively soccer. So that's one thing we could say. But we've also gotten older. A lot of people are saying, we're the OGs of soccer in South Florida. But I mentioned on Twitter thanking Jorge Mas for everything that he's done. I mean, if anybody says that he's a bad owner, they're crazy because first of all, he helped bring us this team. Um, he helped push us across that finish line to get this team, and yeah, there was a couple stumble in the beginning, that whole fiasco because of the Matuidi thing. But these are things that happen. I think all the other teams in Major League Soccer probably were doing it. They just didn't get caught. But Jorge Mas has done Jorge and Jose Mas and David Beckham. They've done an incredible job, at landing the biggest player in the world right now. So thanks Jorge. Next time I see you, I'm gonna give you a big hug, like I gave you when we first got the team. I also wanted to mention Marcelo Claure, who was probably the he's no longer one of the owners of the team, but he was definitely one of the guys that we reached out to when nobody wanted to have a team. Nobody wanted to be involved in it with a team in South Florida. We were knocking on doors. We knocked on Stephen Ross's door. He seemed interested for a little bit, but then he disappeared, stopped answering our emails. And but Marcelo Claro always did. When the Barcelona thing didn't work out, he told us, don't give up. He's gonna try again, and he did. And the second time it worked out, and Jorge Mas joining definitely sealed up the whole thing. But Marcelo was the one that started it, so we'll always be thankful to him for not giving up. And he's moved on. He's got other teams now, Bolivar and I believe Girona, and so he's pretty, and he's involved with the New York City team now with Major League Soccer. So he's doing good, but definitely. And now my wife is calling me. I'm gonna have to call her in a bit because I ignored her. She's probably gonna keep calling me. She's gonna call me. She's gonna call me, and I'm gonna have to answer it eventually. But I forgot to tell her I was gonna do a podcast. But I gotta get going to work. I got my break's almost over, guys. How exciting it is to be an Inter Miami fan right now. It's incredible. I can't wait. I'm just hoping God lets me live long enough so that I'll be able to, watch the first game, which is coming up pretty soon. Um, so we'll see what happens, guys. Thank you so much for joining. My wife again. Thank you so much for joining me. You could probably hear in the background. Well, we'll talk to her right now. Um, Thanks for joining us. Don't forget to watch us Sunday. Sunday we will be live again, hopefully with Pieter Brown. If not with somebody else, I will definitely do the show, and we'll be talking a little bit more Messi, a little bit more Inter Miami. Inter Miami's winning so far, 1-0, so that's good. Hopefully they'll advance, and we'll keep hopes for a trophy. As for now, don't forget on Monday too, I'm going to do the Spanish show at 9 p.m. ish because I work. So, whenever I show up at home, that's when it starts. Guys, thanks again, and keep supporting Inter Miami even though we're in last place. Messi is coming. He's our angel, that's going to come and make us champions. Crossing our fingers that works out too. And, Kevin Gonzalez mentioning Ray Hudson. He was one of the people that I thought, bring him back. He could be our coach. But you never know. We'll be talking more on Sunday, guys. Don't forget to join us 7 p.m. live with Pieter Brown. Futbol Miami TV. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And go to Caneswear. Support Caneswear, which is our sponsor. You could probably get Messi's jersey over there, and they're usually cheaper than getting them at the stadium. So, guys, thanks for supporting. Thanks for following. Thanks for checking out this ugly mug. See you guys soon. See ya. Before my wife calls me again and tells me, and I get in trouble, gonna have to sleep on the couch. We'll see. Take care, guys.